welcome to GGS Railways. My name is Greg. This is my YouTube channel. All right, well, we got this big old box on the counter, so you guys know it's probably fixing to happen. So, all right, so I went to Papa Ben's Train Place here in Houston today. You know, the hobby shop that's 2 miles from my work. Yeah, that's not good for the old paycheck now, is it? But anyway, so I went in there today, and you know what? They had a sale going on. Well, you already know where this is going, right? So, all right, so the sale was 70% off. Can you believe 70% off all O-scale pre-war? And I thought, wow, gosh, you know, I'm going to have to get something, right? So, all right, so I went in there and I chose something, and it turns out it was not pre-war. And so anyway, I'm going to look, and we're going to take it out of the box here. We're going to talk about it. Now, there's 2 different things in the box, and we're only going to talk about one of those things tonight because they're both super cool. I don't want to dilute one with the other, and yeah, you get the idea. So, all right, so it's going to be 2 videos with things in this box. So, all right, so I have out the price guide here. Not that I care anything about the value. I want to know what year. I want to know what year this was and how I went so far astray. So now, having said all that, the nice people at Papa Ben's, before they had the 70% off sale, they had a 50% off consignment sale, and I was given that price. So yeah, you know what? Hey, whatever works, right? So all right, let's get to unboxing. Let's do it. All right, so we don't have to worry about untaping anything because the box was not taped. I did not tape the box. So all right, so there's I think I mentioned it, or I don't know if I mentioned it. There's 2 different things in this box, and we're only going to show one tonight because the other one is also super cool. They're both super cool, and I don't want to dilute one with the other, so we're going to make 2 separate videos. This one will have to wait, and woo-wee. You guys better stick around for that second video. That's all I can say. All right, so this is what I thought was pre-war O-scale, and it turns out, according to the experts, not. So all right. Let's see here, and I said I didn't have to worry about tape, but you know what? They bubble wrapped it, or taped the bubble wrap. So, all right, let's see if I can do this without messing anything up, or cutting my fingers, or, you know, anything like that. So, probably already see what it is. So, all right, Lionel lines 616, and once again, once we get this all out, we're gonna look it up here in the book, see what year it was, because, you know, I thought it might be, or maybe it's just wishful thinking that I thought it might be, you know, pre-war, right? So, all right, so here we go. This is it's an articulated set, if you guys are not familiar with that. And yeah, so all right, so I'm gonna get this box out of the way, and we'll just see what we got here. So, all right, let's see here. So the way these go is it's got, you know, a middle truck here, and these guys go together. I'm not exactly sure, frankly, how this works, because I've never had one of these. Wow, so how does this work? Gosh, I don't know. Let's see. So it's got a little retainer here. Oh, it looks like it just, oh, that's about as simple as it gets. All right, very cool. That's right, so it just looks like that guy just snaps in. There we go. Hey, it works just like that. Wow, very cool. So all right, once again, close the knife. Lionel, I believe I said, what did I say, 616? Is that what I said? That is what I said. Lionel 616. Let's see what it is and see how far off I was. All right, so I found this in the book. I finally found this in the book. This is the Flying Yankee set, and actually it turns out that it looks like it came out from 1935 to 1941. So, all right, that's very cool. So it came as a set, the 616, the 617, and the 618. Now, why these would be separated, I'm not sure. But anyway, that's what it is. Very cool. How neat is that? So, all right. So, yeah, very cool. So we have a Flying Yankee set. I always wanted that. So, all right, let's you know, get down to the most important thing. Let's go over there. I think we're going to take it over there on the elevated layout. And then when we do the second thing in the box, maybe we'll do it down the ground, because well, I don't want to give it away. But you'll see, and yeah, they're gonna look definitely very, very sharp together. So all right, let's take it in there, let's see how it runs. I'm excited. I've been actually looking at this for quite a while, and then the sale, well, that got me. All right, so let's go do it. All right, guys, you know I get excited and I forget to show the close-up. My goodness. So yeah, this is what these guys look like. These are pretty awesome. So that's the way they connect. They got the little slot there, they just go together. That is quite nice and quite ingenious, so that's very cool. So all right, so that's what they look like close up. Got the 616, get my head out of the way. Got the 617 and the 618. That is very, very cool. So, all right, now let's go put it on the drag. Let's do it. All right, so I'm starting off here with the lights out and the train powered up because I wanted to just show you guys the lighted passenger cars. Man, it is super sharp. So once again, this is the Lionel. It's called the Flying Yankee. I've always wanted this. Never could afford it. And then, you know, you throw up a sign that says sale. And yeah, there you go. So all right, let's get this guy going. I'm going to turn back on the lights so you can actually see something other than the lit cars, which probably once they get moving, they're not going to be all that well lit anyway, because that's just kind of the way these older guys work. So all right, there we go. Lights, camera, action. Let's do it. Pretty cool. So one of the reasons I like buying things from Papa Ben's trains is because 99.9999% of the time it's going to work. And not only is it going to work, but it's going to work flawlessly. So very cool. Look at that. Very, very cool. How neat. So let's see if we can make it run a little bit slower maybe. Was not actually anticipating it going quite that fast. All right. That's super, super cool. So, all right, so it's been a long time since I've run some of this other stuff, so maybe it'll run, maybe it won't, but if it'll run together, it'll look kind of cool. So let's try it. All right, well, it looks like something's going to work. Now, how long it works might be another story. So, all right, I might make it around. I don't know. So, all right. All right, I think we might make it. So, all right, then we got the little N scale with the super long passenger cars. This really just really amused me. Oh, well, it didn't make it. Well, all right. You know, I guess we can only hope for so much after ignoring it for so long. So, all right, guys. Well, what do you think? Still a little fast, didn't it? Slow it back down a little bit. So, all right, so what can you imagine that might be in that box, that big box? Now, keep in mind, it's a pretty doggone big box. And what else do you imagine might be in that box that would be just as cool and possibly more cool than a Flying Yankee? Woo, wow. That's a pretty high bar. That's something that you have to really think about. So I promise you guys, you will see it. You will see it soon. That will be the next video I do. So while I'm speaking of videos, you know, I know a lot of you guys were waiting for the childhood memories video to come out, and I kind of got stuck on that. Had a bunch of stuff come up, and yeah, just been dealing with a lot of things. So yeah, anyway, life. There you go. So how cool is this? Wow, man. So what do you think? Should we turn back off the light and see, you know, just how cool that would look like, you know, maybe in the dark? Because, you know, I know a lot of you enjoyed the nighttime video that I put out just, well, I think it was today, but yeah, the music on it was weird. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but anyway, how cool. Look at this. Whoa, that's cool. And you know, it's run long enough now that the lights on the passenger cars are actually lit while it's going around the track. Wow, that is super nice. I love this to death. Wow. So, all right, guys. So, you know, stay tuned. We're gonna do the rest of the unboxing, the other set that I got today, and I'll just tell you that once again, I might be eating bologna sandwiches for a while. That is the harsh truth of the matter. But you know what? I got some cool trains, so that's cool. I like bologna just fine. I can run trains while I'm eating them. All right, guys. Until next time, I think this is about it for tonight. GTS Railways out. My goodness, that's so cool.